Good afternoon, everyone. This is your friend, Dr. Riza. I am here again with you. And as I was talking the other day, we are going to talk about mental health during this pandemic. Okay, so and I wanted this to be an interactive session. So I invite you all to give suggestions, tips, and whatever you can say about this pandemic mental health issue. So, I chose this topic because I think this is one of the greatest consequences of this pandemic. Yeah. Um, this thing can hamper our daily lives and can affect us in many ways. Okay, so like for example, um, if you don't feel well, you feel sad. You don't feel like talking to someone, and then you don't feel like doing house tasks, or if you have a job, you feel like you don't feel like associating with anyone anymore because you're being generally affected by the general shift of events during this pandemic, COVID pandemic. Okay, so day by day, I would like to point out some issues. Just um, we're going to talk about it very fast, and since also want to ask your opinions, and I think I will not be speaking for a long time here in each session also, or each vlog. Okay, so like in the case of, we were talking about family life. Okay, that's the most important. Um, because there is pandemic, uh, the number one thing that is affected are the modes of earning a living for a family. Yeah, like parents work. Yeah, the work that parents do to support their children or their whole family. So during this pandemic, yeah, there are many companies who shut down because nobody's going out, nobody's buying. The buying power, the capacity of uh, people to buy is decreased or is changed because we are all afraid to go out anywhere and transact business, buy or deal with anyone like this. So naturally, some businesses are not functioning anymore, and the owners are stopping their operations. So consequently, these workers also are also being retrenched from work, and so their income is affected, and how they feed their families are also affected, how they clothe their families. Okay, so I'm going to ask you now, what are your insights to this situation? When a family member or the head of the family or the breadwinner is being retrenched from work, what is your insight to this? What should other family members do? What should that particular worker do? And how should this breadwinner and all the members of the family work things out for their family in order to live uh, not as normally as possible like before? Yeah, okay. So I think I'm gonna give, for me, I have maybe I can give some. like some points on this. I can shed some points on this also. Like, okay, if one is losing his or her job and is a breadwinner for the family, then there's no choice. You still have to look for a job which can feed your family. So be practical. Don't be choosy. Just look for a job which is enough, uh, with enough pay to be able to buy food, pay electricity, um, some other kinds of bills, like maybe electronic bills, something like this. I mean, to pay the internet. Okay, so list down what is the most important thing that needs financial focus. Okay, so number one, food. Yeah, so you have to have a job or look for something to earn, for something to generate money from, to buy the food that you need, food and water, and then to pay the electricity bill. And then, because nowadays social media is important, or communication through the internet is important, so you might as well give space for that. Okay. Do you think there are some other things that need uh, financial focus for this situation? Maybe transportation, because although everyone is not going out and going to places, but you need to go somewhere else. Like if you want to buy something important or transact something important somewhere, so allot something for your transportation. Okay, and most important of all, don't forget, this is not often given attention, but I think this is the most important of all, like food, medicine, yeah, your health. Yeah, you have to have something, you have to keep some amount for your health, whether you want to maintain your good health, or you want to be prepared if you got sick. You have to have something inside a piggy bank. It may be a bank savings, it might be whatsoever kind of how you save it, as long as you have it, as long as you save money for health purposes. That is to maintain good health, and that is if you become sick, be sure that you are prepared. Okay, most of us doesn't have enough money to pay for medical bills, but at least if you have, uh, you're at least protected. Okay, I hope you can shed some light on this. Please say your comments. Okay, see you.